Hello again, welcome back to our channel. It is a really nice day, a bit sunny actually, and on days like this the plants get really dry. As you can see, the strawberries, oh my god, they're looking so pitiful. Some of these plants, I realize I have to water them every day, but one mistake, which is what I want to address today, a mistake that I've been making as a new container farmer, is overwatering my plants. Some of these plants, they really do need water almost every day, but some of them can go a few days without water. And I did not know how to tell which ones need more water. So I will just come out here, see they're looking a little dry. As you can see, this is my apple tree and it looks extremely dry. So normally I would just come out here, see it looking like that, and go ahead and water it. And I was told that I've been overwatering my plant and I didn't want to believe that. So I kept on doing it, but decided to invest in this moisture meter. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead and stick it into this apple tree. And look, even though it looks so dry, it's almost too wet. And one of the thing about that is, even though, like I said, some of the plants seem like they need to be watered every day, but it seemed like those are the ones that has proper drainage. And proper drainage is very important because if the container is holding too much water, it can block the root from getting oxygen, and that can cause the root to rot. It can also cause the root to develop fungi, and it's just not good for the overall health of the plant. The plant can even die. And on the flip side to that, if the plant is too dry, it can also die. So it's a very good idea to invest in one of these if you're a beginner gardener. Now this is my pepper plant, and this one looks pretty good. Like, it still has some moisture in here, but I'm still gonna go ahead and stick this in there. And look, it looks damp on the top part, but below the soil, below the top, it's pretty dry. And I knew that because this pepper pretty much gets really thirsty, takes a lot of water, especially on real sunny days like today. This one over here is hanging down and the soil doesn't look that dry. So let's test it and see why it's hanging down. And it has almost dry, but yet it's still looking pitiful, so it needs some water. I'm gonna try to get that meter somewhere in the middle there. And now the meter is moving. My goal was to get it to probably a 6, but it's at the 8, which is pretty good. It's fine, not too wet, and it's definitely not dry. Now with the strawberries, I've been watering them every day, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if looks are deceiving here with this one. It's not just that the soil looked dry, but the leaves are really drooping. Let's see. And it is really dry. So on this one, again, I cannot tell by the soil. It's best to look on the leaves and see. So basically, the ones that are pretty dry, their leaves start to hang down like that. However, this one was pretty dry, but the leaf was still perky. So you can't really tell sometimes when they're extremely dry. So it's best to do the meter. But I'll come back later after watering them. I'll come back and check on them and see how they start to perk up again. Okay, so 30 minutes has passed since I watered them, and the pepper is looking pretty perky again. It's not 100% there yet, but it's on its way. Looking much better than before it was watered. So the leaves are no longer drooping, and the strawberries as well are looking pretty perky. Now let's check the papaya and see. The papaya is also pretty moist, and it too is looking dry. So looks can be deceiving. So if you're a beginner gardener, it's best to not go by looks, but until you become more familiar with gardening, it's best to get one of these so you know when to water and when not to water. So I pretty much just started my container gardening. It's going pretty well so far, and I'm excited to share this journey with you. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and share some of the mistakes I've made. I have a few more that I will share later on, so make sure you look out for those, especially if you are thinking about starting your own garden. Some of these mistakes you might be able to learn from. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching.